He's the leadoff man. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. The Chicago White Sox are not afraid to get the jerseys dirty either. We talk about their power, but they get pretty gritty.
Oh, they do. I mean, that is one of the things about this team. They play the game the right way. A lot of good players.
And a strike two there. Edwin Jackson up in the count 0-2. Well, I think the manager for the White Sox always has to be talked about when you're talking about this ball club. He really does direct the team.
Well, what he understands is that every game has equal importance, and the games you give up early in the season can come back to haunt you late.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
He only had 3 opportunities that time, 3 pitches.
You wonder what he was looking for, because it certainly wasn't what he got. It's going to be Przinsky. One out, nobody on. Jackson with the delivery. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
He's not able to center that fastball. He's not picking it up out of the pitcher's hand and reacting properly. He swings right over the top.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit softly to left. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game.
But Gary, he did his job right there. He got on base. Any way you can do it, you got to get on. Now let's see what he does. See if they put him in motion.
Let's see how the Tigers line up on defense.
Well, this is the best defensive team within this division, and they got the fewest number of errors committed, so they make plays behind their pitches.
And here's Jermaine Dye. Runner at first with one down. Swinging a high chopper to third. Inge. And Dye set down.
Boy, you might have been able to get the out at second, at least getting the lead runner, but at least they got the sure out at first.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. Batting .294.
Well, they got the big power bat coming up right here, Gary, and obviously a guy they're counting on to look for a pitch to drive out of the ballpark.
Jackson with the delivery. And that's too high for a ball. 1-0.
No, Gary, there are just some pitchers that certain guys hit better than others, and you have to look for a certain pitch, and this is the kind of guy that he can tend to do fairly well against.
The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1.
Well, you know, this Tigers team, despite their struggles in 2008, is still an interesting and exciting team. They've got star power and firepower, but now they've got to get the job done.
Good downward action on that splitter. 1-2. Amazingly, Steve, for this Tiger team, despite the huge disappointment last year, many believe, wait a minute, this team can bounce right back this year.
Well, I mean, you have to trust the back of the baseball card, and the back of these guys' cards really tell a story.
Flied to right, and that will end the half inning as Ordonez makes the play. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. And we move on to the home half of the first. And Gavin Floyd is the pitcher. He gets settled in for Chicago. So Steve, what's he going to be conscious of now as he looks at this Detroit lineup?
I'm looking forward to a very good battle right here, Gary, and he's going to have to be able to pitch to both sides of the plate and change the hitter's eye levels to be effective.
Fresh count on Granderson. Here it comes to left center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early.
Oh, picks up a base hit right there, and now off to a pretty good inning. Nobody out, runners on base.
Presented by State Farm. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Tigers. Thoughts, Steve? How about someone who stands out in that lineup?
Well, Miguel Cabrera has that great balance at the plate, and they're looking for him to drive in some runs today.
And it's Placido Polanco at the plate. A runner on first, no outs. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. The pitch. Strike two. Polanco's got to protect that strike zone.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Low, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Strike three. Placido Polanco swinging and missing. He's out of there. Not in time. He is safe. Slides into second.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
And Maglio Ordonez up. And on second, one away. Taps this one foul off to the left. Maglio Ordonez not fooled by that one, and the count is even.
But Gary, I love his approach at the plate. He doesn't try to do too much. He reacts to where the ball's pitched. He uses the whole field and always looks to make contact.
And he delivers a line drive toward short. Over to Konerko. That's the second out. Well, let's take a look, see if the umpire got it right.
Now let's see this again. Does he get him? He sure did. Umpire did get it right. Good hustle down the line, though.
Nice defensive play. And it's Miguel Cabrera now. Runner on second and 2 outs. Swung on and hit. It's going to be Quentin. That's caught. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. We're scoreless in Detroit. And Jim told me he's got one of the best averages in the American League. Jackson with the delivery. And that's too low. 1-0.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
Here's the 1-0. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
You know, when a pitcher has a solid four-seam fastball like him, it allows him to bust a hitter inside and not worry about the ball tailing back over the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2. And that four-seam fastball follows the all-time rules of baseball. Hard and in, down and away.
No question about that. You've got to keep hitters honest and keep them off the outside corner to be successful.
Line softly up the middle. There's the throw. In time for the out. And here's Paul Konerko. One out, bases empty. Hit in the air to left center. And it's caught. Play by Granderson. 2 away.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. 2 outs, bases empty. Jackson with the delivery. Hot shot towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Time now to move to the bottom half of the second. And it's Gary Sheffield now. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Strike one. Floyd gets him swinging.
Well, it looks like he's on it. He's got a read for it. His timing's right, but he just swings underneath it.
Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2.
Well, the Tigers hope to have worked out some of the kinks from last year. The pitching really let them down, both starting pitching and bullpen, Gary.
It's chopped foul to the left side. Swing and a miss on that slurve. He's out number 1.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good two-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
And it's Carlos Guillen in the box now. If you had said, Steve, to someone before the start of last season this team would be a game below 500, you would have been blown off the face of the earth.
There's no question about it. I mean, many of us, including myself, picked them to win the World Series.
And it's caught by Ramirez. And Brandon Inge at the plate. And an integral role in how Jimmy Leland approaches the structure of this lineup. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1.
I like that the pitch is away from the hitter, but I don't like that it's up in the zone. He didn't get hurt in this situation as the hitter lays off.
And now Floyd with the 1-0 delivery. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And the side's retired. Dye making the play. He'll head in off the field. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. For those of you just coming on board along with Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. This is MLB on 2K Sports. And Fields is in the box. He's going to start the 3rd here. Jackson with the delivery. Pulls that one off, and it's high. Ball 1. The 1-0 now. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
1-1 pitch. Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
One-two pitch coming. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, 1 down.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
Gets a turn here. And you got to love the young talent in his rookie year. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing towards the hole. That one right through the defense. A base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
A 1-out base hit. Now they're going to see if they maybe put him in motion here to try to get him in scoring position.
And we've got Anderson batting. Took a called third strike in his last time up. 1 out. Runner on at first. Now the first pitch. Looking for something lower that time, and he misses strike one.
Well, clearly the pitcher's in control right here. This guy really struggles on the fastball when he's behind in the count, so look for the heat.
On the way. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Trying to power that four-seam fastball up and away, but out of the strike zone, you got to bring that thing back in.
Hit well to the left side. Oh, and a great catch. And they'll hold him at first base. It's going to be Przinsky. He singled his last trip. Runner on first, 2 away. First pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that one is in there, his second hit today. Runner around second. He's heading for third. No, they do not get him. He's safe at third. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, speed is a two-way tool. We talk about how it helps on defense. Now you see how it helps on the base pass as he barrels around going into third base.
And Jermaine Dye up. Grounded out his last time through. 2 men on, 2 men out. Fresh count on Dye. Here it comes. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
And it's 0-2. Dye will be looking to make contact. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Guillen will field, and that one's put away to retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. We're scoreless in Detroit. It's going to be Santiago now. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. First pitch looked like a circle change over for a called strike.
Well, look out. He got lucky there. You do not want to miss in the heart of the plate with this team.
On the ground to second. Gets in time for the out. It's Ryan at the plate. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Fields. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And we've got Granderson batting. He's the leader in home runs and RBIs on the ball club. 1 out, man on first. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. And he scoops it up. And there's one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay. And it's Placido Polanco at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 outs and a man on first. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
When you throw a 2-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
And he looks at a slider that's in there. 1-1. Oh, and Granderson takes off. And he is out trying to take second. Well, that was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. We're through 3 here at the ball yard. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. He'll dig in. Start of the 4th inning. First pitch to Quinton. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far here in the fourth, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
And Quinton watches that one go by, and the count is even. Jackson with the delivery. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. Safe at second, not able to make that play.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
And it's Jim Thome in the box now. And one of the top 10 averages right now. No one out and a runner on second. First pitch to him. And that's taken for a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he crunched that one deep to right field, way back. Gone, a 2-run homer. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him. Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
Hit in the air to left center. And Guillen takes care of that one. One away now. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. 0 for 1 thus far. Nobody on base, one away. And the first pitch. Ball lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. Oh, that one's off the wall. He throws. Not in time, and he is in there.
Oh, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way, as he just did. And Fields is in the box.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
Here's the first pitch. There's a swing. It's popped up. Polanco's there. And that'll retire Fields. 2 retired here. Gets in the box. He's 1 for 1 so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's one hit very well deep. This one towards Granderson. And that's out number 3. So they show offense here in the 4th inning. Now a 2-0 lead getting into the middle of the game. The White Sox are out in front 2-0. And Polanco settles in. 0 for 1 thus far. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. That one gets past, but no damage done. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slurve taken for a strike. 1-2.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Now here's one hit softly up the middle. Over to Konerko. One away.
Gary, that's a nice play right there on the mound. Able to grab it and then toss it over easily to first base for the out.
And Maglio Ordonez up. Grounded out his last time up. Base is empty, one out. And Ordonez settles in. First pitch. And it's 0-1. Floyd getting him to look at that one. Swing and a liner to right center. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. Here's Ordonez stretching it.
Now some momentum to get this offense going a little bit. Got a man on first with one out. Just have to stay out of the double play.
And it's Miguel Cabrera now. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Runner at first with one down. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. And he checks his swing there, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1. And with 2 strikes on him now, Cabrera needs to be protective of that zone. And Miguel Cabrera goes down swinging, strike 3.
You see this ball go to the down and away part of the plate right here. He just couldn't get to a tough pitch to hit. He thought he had it, though.
Yep, you can tell by the way he's swinging the bat there. He thought he was going to get to it, and it kind of disappeared away from him. And Gary Sheffield to bat. Struck out swinging last time. A runner on first with 2 outs. And he starts Sheffield out. And he lays off one low, 1-0.
Gary, it's about consistency and professionalism, and he has been so good at that his entire career, and you're still getting it done at a high level.
And now Floyd with the 1-0 delivery. Next pitch misses high for ball 2.
Gary, another thing with a player like this is the leadership from the experience that comes with it. It really rubs off on a lot of the young players within the organization.
Now Przinsky sets up. That is fastball 2-0, and he missed it. 2-1. Lays off that fastball. It's a called strike. 2-2.
Well, with 2 strikes, I'm going to go with the changeup. Pull the string on it, get him off balance, and get a swing and a miss.
Hit sharply towards the hole, and it is through. The tying run is on. Let's take a look at Carlos Guillen.
Well, Carlos Guillen is such a professional hitter, a switch hitter who goes line to line from both sides of the plate, hits for a very high average, and he can still run pretty well also.
He popped out his last time. First pitch is that slurve in there. 0-1.
Well, he throws the breaking ball down and in for a strike right there. Even if the hitter puts it in play, it tends to be a ground ball out.
Here's the 0-1 from Floyd. Swing and a hot shot. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. Easily to the bag. They didn't make a play. Here's a prime production opportunity for the Tigers.
Well, he hit it in the right spot right there. Infield just couldn't make a play. In the box score tomorrow, it's going to register a hit, just like as if he hit a line drive.
And Brandon Inge at the plate. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but hit right here and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
Looked like the slurve and it just missed. 1-0.
But if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
He delivers on the outside corner, 1-1.
Well, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, and touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. They pick up 3 hits in the inning. They leave the Sox full. The White Sox still ahead. Taking account of the ball game, there's Ozzie Guillen. He's been happy with his offense being able to provide the 2-run advantage here. And we've got Anderson batting. He's got the second most homers on the ball club. Here's the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Jackson with the delivery. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Got him on the splitter. 1 away.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you're doing all the right things.
And that's a nice way to keep that pitch count down, right in the zone. It's going to be Przinsky. 2 for 2 in the game. Base is empty with 1 away. Now the first pitch. That's off the plate away, 1-0.
Well, that's where you want to throw a changeup away from the hitter. The hitter opens up early and has to reach for that pitch. Tough to do a lot of damage with a changeup away.
1 ball.
Changeup waved out and missed, 1-1.
Like Gary clearly had him fooled right there, had him overcommitted, out on the front foot, swings right over the top of the ball.
This one's bounced foul. That pitch misses low. 2-2 now. Jackson with the delivery. And he looks at a call. Third strike on a splitter. 2 down.
Not much you can do when the pitcher hits his spot. They want it to go down and away with the splitter. He did it, and it's a strikeout.
And here's Jermaine Dye. And he's second on the club in runs. Base is empty with 2 outs. Fresh count on Dye. Here it comes. Check swing here. They say he did not go around the appeal to first. No go is the call, so he'll dig back in again. A 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that gets down. Dye's got himself a hit. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. Not in time. He's on at second. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safe.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. He doubled at his last appearance. Runner on second and 2 outs. First pitch to Quentin. Popped him up. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. On now to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be Santiago now. He's going to start the home half of the 5th. And the first pitch. Ground ball to short. And Ramirez fields the ball. Over to Konerko. 1 away.
Shortstop makes a nice play right here, Gary. Good feet at that position. Gets the easy out at first.
It's Ryan at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball headed for the middle. Gets. And that's in plenty of time for the out. And Curtis Granderson up.
Gary, you need hitters like this at the top of the lineup. They say speed doesn't go into slumps. He can bunt. He can beat out the infield hit. This guy is a legitimate speed demon.
And it's 0-1. Floyd getting him to look at that one. And you're right about the speed on this guy, and you'll see it right away. He just explodes out of the batter's box.
And it forces the defense to rush their throws and can lead to mistakes. And if every time you get an extra out, it's a chance for an extra run.
Andy hit hard. Oh, whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. And with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And it's Placido Polanco at the plate. He's got the most hits in this team's lineup.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Gets. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. The White Sox still ahead. It's going to be Tomei now. And frequently walked. He's the most walked hitter in this division. And here's the first one. Starts him off with 1 at the knees for a strike.
Now, Gary, what he understands is the best way to get on isn't necessarily to swing your way on. Sometimes you have to take pitches to be a better hitter.
Here it comes. And that's a strike. Tomei's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it could go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
High chopper goes foul. Swing and a rocket toward short. And Inge gloves that one. And Paul Konerko to bat. 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty, 1 out. And he starts Konerko out. Hard grounded to short. Santiago. 2 away. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 outs and nobody on. Slider just misses. 1-0.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Here's the 1-0. It's fouled off. He delivers. Over the top on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he's just spinning himself into the ground right there. That changeup just about stopped at the plate.
And a swing and a hit ball. It's going to be Ordonez. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Home half, 6th inning coming up. The veteran manager, Jim Leyland, and some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get them going in the right direction. And Maglio Ordonez to bat. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch on the way. And it's 0-1. Floyd getting him to look at that one.
Well, he's doing an outstanding job keeping this offense off the board. And Zano's had a handful of base runners so far in this one. The 4 runners left on base. But, you know, they've been able to make pitches and make plays when they needed to.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded by Ramirez. In time for the out. And Miguel Cabrera to bat. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Nobody on base, 1 away. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. That one's put away. Now 2 down. And it's Gary Sheffield at the plate. Base hit his last time. Base is empty and 2 down. And he starts Sheffield out. And it's 0-1. Floyd getting him to look at that one.
Better to go after the fastball when the guy has quality secondary pitches. Even though it's down to the zone, you've got to swing at that.
Now Przinsky sets up. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. That one's grabbed. Side retired. That's going to do it here in the 6th inning. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Garrett, he's bringing it today. No question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
The White Sox still ahead. And Fields is in the box. He'll lead off the 7th. First pitch. Slider's in there for a called strike.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
And a strike 2 there. Edwin Jackson up in the count 0-2.
Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with slider. He struggles with it, and it's one of my better out pitches.
On the ground to short. The dive, and he's got it. From his knees, got him. What a throw. Gets up now. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Jackson with the delivery. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
It's odd, Gary. This guy's down 0-1, and he tends to take this pitch, not overly aggressive. I think you got to go right at him and really get up in the count.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high, 1-1.
He's not very aggressive in this situation, and as a pitcher, you really have to challenge him here.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swung on, hit. This one's towards Granderson. Out number 2.
Well, Gary, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And we've got Anderson batting. 0 for 3 to this point. Base is empty with 2 outs. And here's the first one. Swing and a miss on a ball below the knees, 0-1. Oh and 1. Jackson kicks and throws to left center. Guillen will field. That's caught. Side is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Time to stretch it out in Motown. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. And if you're just coming on board, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. We've got Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Carlos Guillen in the box now. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. First pitch, here it comes. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. 1 away. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
It's going to be Inge. Ground out victim last time through. 1 out, bases empty. First pitch is a slurve that runs away, 1-0.
Okay, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do the work.
And Inge swings and misses at that one. That evens up the count.
Well, they say swing hard in case you hit it, and that's what he did right there. That's a huge swing. Didn't get it, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. The 1-2 from Floyd. Strike 3. And now there are 2 men down here in the 7th inning, and the shutout in place.
And he just keeps on rolling. That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
It's going to be Santiago now. 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. And Konerko getting to it. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes he's completely locked in right now in absolute control.
8th inning of baseball coming right along. It's going to be Przinsky. 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. First pitch a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
That's how you get it done right there. Great technique. 3 pitches and 3 strikes. And now he goes away.
And he had great command of all those 3 pitches. And Jermaine Dye up. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty. 1 out. Fresh count on Dye. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 0-1.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Jackson with the delivery. And it's 0-2. Dye will be looking to make contact. A smash towards the hole, and Cabrera gloves that one.
Well, he got a good piece of this one, hitting a shot toward first base, but first baseman was there for the out.
It's going to be Fernando Rodney on the mound as the Tigers turn to him in relief.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. Popped up his last at bat. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch to Quentin. And a swing and a hit ball. It's going to be Ordonez. No hits, nobody left on. And a good defensive half inning. And now, here come the Tigers. This is going to be the last half of the 8th. Tell gets ready to throw as the White Sox bring him in as a reliever.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late, and do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen.
Now Dotel with the 0-1 pitch. Over to Konerko. 1 down. And Curtis Granderson to bat. Had a base hit his last time up. Base is empty with 1 away. Fresh count on Granderson. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. 2 away. And it's Placido Polanco now. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Base is empty and 2 down. This one hit and a long foul ball down the left side.
Well, you know what? Don't buy the souvenirs. Wait till one comes into the stands and he gets one right there.
Better than that, you get to go on TV because you made a great play. Now Dotel with the 0-1 pitch. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Now with a man on base, they have to see if they can't string a couple more hits together and try to narrow this deficit.
Now it's Maglio Ordonez. 2 outs and a man on first. And Ordonez settles in. First pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Swung on, liner to right, and it's in there. The tying run on board. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field. Oh, look at this, Gary. Miguel Cabrera out there. He looks so determined. He loves these RBI situations.
And at this point of the ball game, this is a big opportunity for him right here. A couple of swing and a shot down the left field line. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. Polanco scores.
So now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
And out on the mound, we've got Scott Linebrink as the White Sox bring him in as a reliever.
Well, they're going to the closer in the 8th inning with the hopes of slamming this door shut. Probably looking to conserve a little bit of energy for the 9th inning, so he's going to want to get some quick outs and be efficient.
It's Gary Sheffield. Going to call this promising if you're on the offensive side of it. It's an important part of the ball game. Get that ball game tied up and then move on. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. Oh, look out. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Tigers. And as Jim told me in the box now, got a couple of RBIs thus far. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. Rodney's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's not picking up the ball well. He had a big rip at it, but he swung just over the top of the ball.
On the way. Back behind first. And that gets in there. Tomei a base hit. He's trying for second. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking.
Batting now, Paul Konerko. And at this point in the ball game, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Well, just get an insurance run or two to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put-away run or runs. There's the throw. Throw is there, and he is out. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. Flew out last time. 1 out with a runner at second. First pitch on the way. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
Well, that's a good heads-up play. You know, you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag.
That one looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there.
If you like baseball, you gotta love a situation like this.
Now he steps in there with a chance to pick up another go-ahead run with 2 outs.
Well, they're going to have to consider making a pitching change right here. Think about bringing the specialist in to get this big out.
You have 2 outs here in the inning. Only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
Runners at first and third with 2 away. The pitch from Rodney. And he swings right over the top of that one. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count. Right now, you want to be able to know what pitch he's going to throw.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And Polanco gets to it. Throws to first, side is retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. Well, folks, we made it halfway through this 9th inning. Last half, regulation coming up. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Jenks pitching. Chicago is ready to try and close this one out.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
And Carlos Guillen up. Bottom half of the 9th now, 1-0 count.
Now coming down to the wire right here, it's do or die time. You need base runners. Get somebody on. If you get the leadoff man on, it allows you to move him up with a bunt. To sacrifice bunt, you can get him on, get him over, and get him in. This is a critical situation.
And that is in there. The tying run is on base.
You know, with base runners on, you get a man at first base. Now you're looking not just for the single, but it'd be nice to get that extra base hit to try to score him from first.
going to be Inge. Struck out swinging his last time up. Runner on first base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
And Inge swings and misses at that one. That evens up the count. Swing and a chopper, foul ball. And in swinging through it, strike 3.
Well, that's the way you want to bounce back after the leadoff man getting on base. Now a double play can end the game.
It's going to be Santiago now. Grounded out last time. One down, runner at first. Jenks with a delivery. Fastball is high, 1-0. A swing line to left center. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready.
Now he's a first pitch fastball hitter. He got the fastball and ripped it into left.
It's Ryan at the plate, and he's at the plate with the possibility of tying this ball game up. Runners on.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want the hitter to put it in play. You need a punch out.
Swing and oh my, how did he get out of the way of that? Those are scary. And there's two, a double play.
Well, Gary, Chicago comes away the victors in this one. They played good all-around solid baseball with contributions from many players.
We've got a moment here. Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physiok are standing by in the studio.
Thank you, Gary. One thing that really made things tough on the opposing hitters in this one was tremendous pitching. Steve, I think we've got a lock for our Pepsi Clutch Performer of the game.
Gavin Floyd, Jeannie, was a top pick by the Philadelphia Phillies. First round, 4th overall out of the 2001 draft, and finally made it to the big leagues. And we saw why today, because he showed 4 quality pitches. And you know what? He also competes. I really like that about Gavin Floyd.
And now a moment as we wrap up tonight's broadcast. Gary Thorne and Steve Phillips. Final analysis, guys.
And they didn't have to score a lot of runs to do it. They end up with just managing 2 across the plate, but the pitching held up.
Well, a very close game and solid pitching and outstanding defense as well. Those little things become the key in close games.
And for Steve Phillips and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody. So long.